deal with China. I think I've expressed the way I feel, that number one, true partnership is communicating with myself or other premiers if it affects their economy, and I feel it's just a terrible deal. It's a terrible deal for the auto workers that aren't in the Brampton plant, aren't in the Oshawa plant, the Ingersoll plant, and we need to build our auto sector here domestically in Ontario, not by foreign governments. They say it's 3%. It's actually, if you look at the EV sales, it's more like 33%. And we've seen this around the world, no matter if it's Germany having to close down 2 Volkswagen plants or Brazil, that they said it started at 3%, now it's 37%. I have concerns. That they're undercutting our hard-working auto workers and uniform members. They pay their people probably $6 an hour over at the auto plants in China with unfair labor practices, as we're upholding proper labor practices and making sure we build the cars with clean green steel. And I just want more communication, as anyone would. This isn't about pitting one province against the other. It's not pitting one sector versus the other. I'm happy as punch for my colleagues out west when it comes to canola oil, or our friends out in the east about the fisheries. God bless them. That's great. But don't use Ontario and the auto workers here as a pond. Everyone got something except Ontario. All we got is a massive threat of Chinese vehicles that are coming here that are going to hurt every single auto sector worker. And there's over 500,000 people within the sector that are going to be hurt over time. So we're going to focus on making sure that we produce great vehicles here. China will never, ever, and this will go on record, open up a manufacturing facility, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. To make an assembly plant profitable, you need 200,000 cars manufactured here, and that's 2 shifts going full out, producing a vehicle every minute and a half. And out of that 200,000, they're going to ship 80 to 90% of the cars down to the U.S. And I don't believe that President Trump will accept any vehicles from China being manufactured here. So to say that we're going to bring assembly here from China is just not accurate whatsoever. We have to focus on getting rid of the EV mandate. That's a killer for the sector, and not just keep pushing it down the road, because when they plan investment, they plan 4 or 5 years out where they're going to invest.
Have you spoken with the Prime Minister about this?
No.
So is there a plan to speak with him? I mean, you've worked closely with him on other initiatives.
Yeah, I look forward to speaking to him. I think he knows how I feel.
I mean, what evidence do you have that these Chinese EVs would spy on Ontarians or listen to their phone calls? What are you basing that on?
Well, it's very simple. When the Prime Minister and his team are over there, they use burner phones. You're making a deal with a country with burner phones, and the Prime Minister did mention when he got elected that the #1 country for national security threat is China. And we know when you hook up your phone, they're going to be listening. Simple as that. And anyone who doesn't believe that is very, very naive. So we're going to...
But by that logic, are you concerned about the Chinese-made phone in your pockets, or your iPhone is made in China? Are you concerned with that?
I'm concerned about cybersecurity and the threat of China. That's what I'm concerned about. So we're going to always make sure that we think twice before we have countries come in here and we get nothing back. We get absolutely, Ontarians get nothing back but a threat of jobs in the auto sector.
To be clear, it was not the Prime Minister himself didn't speak to you about this deal. Who was it that gave you a few hours' notice?
Minister LeBlanc.
Are you surprised that it wasn't the Prime Minister himself who would have?
Yeah, I wouldn't say not surprised. I'm disappointed because we had such a great relationship, and I look forward to continuing a great relationship. But it's all about communication and collaboration and partnership. They keep preaching it. Well, at least I know where I stand now. Yeah, Prime Minister knows my number. And I thought we had a good enough relationship, that you give me a quick text or a little bit of communication. That never happened. That's fine. Like I said, I know where I stand with him. Well, when you see the plane take off on the news and away you go, I'm not running down the runway to hold on to the wheels, I'll tell you that. So if he wanted me there, he'd ask me there.